What you know about the Juice and Jam Show? What you know about the Juice and Jam Show? What you know about the Juice and Jam Show? What you know about the Juice and Jam Show? What you know?
I tune in every Thursday from 9 to 12 o'clock. At the 817 the spot, I bang up the block. The station that be showing love to thugs. Bumping in the club, making you stay high wood. Tapping it dirty, the DJ with the plan. The Juice and Jam with Terry Callahan. Vinny and Lenny giving laughs for free. Nationwide we ride, J-Rob, Andre and LD.
Get your morning Juice Jam every Thursday 9 a.m. with Terry Callahan. Get your morning Juice and Jam every Thursday 9 a.m. Calvin Gertie be trippin'.
Ladies and gentlemen, of course, the Juice and Jam show coming at you right now live from Austin, Texas, which is the capital of the world. Yeah, capital of the world.
It's the center of the known universe is what this place is.
Well, you know, the entire world as we know it is focused right now solely on Austin, Texas.
It's where they should come for some attitudinal healing.
Attitudinal healing, indeed.
Man, I'm all about that attitudinal healing.
Well, you know,
www.austinatitudinalhealing.com.
I like to think that I don't have much of an attitude. Yeah, though my peers tend to, of course, argue that point. Yeah, and I'll say that word again for you.
I would say, Vinny, that after 8 p.m., almost always you're coming from a place of love.
Is that right?
Yeah, after 8.
I love love.
You love the evening.
Yeah, I
love the night.
I want to get a nameplate on my automobile reading "Love to Love." Yeah.
LUV to LUV.
Love to love. Yes, absolutely. You know, speaking of love, speaking of Austin, of course, being the focus point of the world,
the center of the.
Well, you know, we have Reverend Jesse Jackson. Of course, in Palm Beach County.
That's right.
And as always,
we have Terry C. on the way to meet him.
And Terry Callahan's on the way to meet him.
On a bus.
And I believe we have Reverend Jesse Jackson on the telephone live from Palm Beach County.
Fantastic.
Yeah, from Palm Beach County. Reverend Jesse.
Oh, he's there. Hey, how you doing, Reverend Jesse?
Reverend Jesse?
This is the Jam. My name is Jesse Jack. How you doing?
Things are beautiful here in the capital of Texas. How's it down there in Florida?
Yeah, give us...
Down here, hold on a minute. Give me some greasy, some mashed potatoes, and some chicken. Give me something to eat first. I'm coming up there. I'm going to do the prayer at the big dinner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're down here to meet Al Sharpton and King. We're down here recounting the vote.
Right, still, yeah. Well, give us a quick update as to what's happening in your immediate vicinity, if I may.
Yeah, see, what happened was down here, what we're trying to do, we're trying to make sure every vote has been counted properly, efficiently, and prosperously down there. We want to make sure everyone is getting it right to vote the right how it was back in the day when I went to Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King.
Yeah?
Yeah, so we're down here counting the votes again.
Fantastic, man. Who are you trying to get into the hot seat up there in Washington, D.C.? Who you backing? I know you're supposed to be nonpartisan, but what's up? Who you backing?
Well, basically what we're trying to do here, we're just trying to make sure everything is counted properly, bipartisan. We just want to make sure the government get every people the proper vote. Like Don King here, we got Al Sharpton. We are the councils now for counting all the votes.
Well, very, very nice. Let me ask you something, Jesse, if I may be so bold. Yeah, what is the deal with the lawyers and of course the legal team of the Vice President, of course Al Gore? What is the deal legally out there? Is there a lot of stress, a lot of pressure?
Yes, there's a lot of pressure out here. We're trying to get Johnny Cochran flying in right now. We're trying to get O.J. Simpson just trying to come up with something he can have a defense for.
I understand.
We want to make sure that Johnny Cochran is there. We want to make sure all the representatives that represent the council, we're going to have Oprah there. We're going to have a Michael Jackson there. We're going to have everybody there that has a right to represent the council, basically with us.
I I enjoyed. That's very nice, Reverend Jesse. Thank you for calling in. And what I want to do is, of course, I want to keep you on hold so that we can go and get you again later on to give us yet another update. Would that be all right?
Thank you.
All right, keep your cell phone on, Reverend, and we'll hit you back in about an hour before we take a break for lunch.
Thank you. Don't forget, I'm doing the prayer for everyone down there. I'm going to say grace.
Say grace. Yes, you're going to do this now or you're going to do this later?
I'm going to give you a call later. Okay, take care of yourself, Vinny. I'm proud of you.
Oh, back at you, Reverend. Thank you for keeping things straightened out. Lenny, what's in the box?
If it wasn't for people like that, there'd be no reason for people like me. I tell you what, Jesse Jackson, he's leading a wave of peace that's washing over me personally right now.
Is that right?
That's right, because all my votes have been counted. I had 2 yeses, 1 no, and it feels good, but I'm not sure if I want you to keep doing it. Those are my votes.
Those are your votes.
Those are my votes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from my cousin Lenny. Calvin Gertie's in the house.
I'm in the house. The mix, the whole skits, y'all. We got it all coming,
Knocking
y'all.
it down.
Yeah.
You know how we do.
Like bowling pins.
You know how we
Kicking
do.
it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
You know how we do.
are you a spare or a strike?
Well, you know, I've never been bowling before in my life.
I'm
Are
the
you sure?
ball.
Yeah.
Well, what about those shoes you're wearing?
Well, you don't like bowling shoes?
Well, they have a number on them.
Well, my cousin Pookie said, you know, he's selling bowling shoes down the street now.
Pookie Jenkins?
Yeah, you know Pookie Jenkins.
I know Pookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want your pair, you can get your pair.
Well, you know, speaking of Pookie and Tukey, you know,
Right on.
well, you know, I want to mention something. You know, I was reading through the newspapers yesterday.
Yeah.
And I ran across a very interesting story.
Yeah.
And it, of course, leads to what we're doing here with the freedom of America,
Right.
the right to vote, the right to bear arms, all that good stuff. You know, your rights.
Yes.
You know, there's an individual. I'll say that
Say
again
that
for
again
you.
for us.
Individual.
I bet Webster can say that.
Well, you know, he's a former gang godfather and a convicted murderer named Stanley Tukey Williams.
Right.
Tukey!
Yeah, let me tell you about this right fast, if I may. He's actually in prison on death row, and he has just been nominated for a Nobel Prize.
Right.
For the Peace Prize?
Yeah, for the prize.
Show what you know about the Juicy Jam Show. What you know about the Juicy Jam Show. What you know about the Juicy Jam Show.